What's up with you? It's Gypsy. You're watching Dolly TV. Once again, we are going to have a little bit of fun today together. And this is just my little display of some of my dolls that I wanted to have out. I have a very small space that I'm working with, you guys. So they're kind of all squished together here, but this is still a work in progress. Not their final destinations, so I gotta work with what I got right now. And the majority of my Integrity Toys dolls were given to us by viewers like you. I'm really grateful that collectors don't mind sharing with me. I really appreciate it, and that's why we have so many beautiful faces here right now. And then I have another little display here next door, but this one, it's a little bit darker. I gotta light this one up a little bit more. So it's just temporary little setup now. And then as far as this episode, what we're doing today is we're going to try on some clothes. And specifically, I want to try the clothes onto the only petite Barbie that I have right now, who is on a Made to Move body. And I have some little, just some spare outfits that I haven't really been able to do much with because they're odd sizes that don't really fit my regular Barbie dolls. I meant to show you guys Pokey here, who I found after I had finished making the Made to Move Epic Doll Collection video. In that video, I told you guys I had 82 hybrid / Made to Move body dolls, but actually, she's number 83. I forgot all about her because she was hiding someplace, but I knew I was missing somebody. Remember, I kept saying I feel like I'm missing someone, and I couldn't quite figure out what it was or who it was, but I guess it was this one. This one right here, Miss Petite, BMR. I am very curious to see if she can fit some of these outfits that I've just been, holding on to. So, some of the pieces that I want to get into are in this drawer, and they're really just random pieces that I have collected over the course of rebodying certain dolls that I got just for their heads, but not maybe for their bodies. And I just have things that came with other dolls that it turned out were way too small or tight for regular Made to Move bodies. So we're going to pull these guys out and try them on. And we'll go through them one by one, see how they fit. Okay, so firstly, for comparison, for those of you who have not yet handled one of these body types, I just want to show you that there is a height difference between these petite Made to Move doll bodies and the regular size Made to Move bodies. Their articulation is pretty much the same. For both, they have the exact same joints. They're just slightly different sizes. As far as the body parts. So that's what we're working with here, and because her torso and legs I think are a little smaller and slimmer, I'm hoping this experiment is going to go well. So here is the body without any clothes on, and the dimensions are very similar to Skipper doll's body, but the difference really is in the physique. Skipper has more of a kid-like body shape. She doesn't really have a waistline. She definitely does not have anything resembling a chest and hips. She doesn't have any of that. And I'm excited to get a few more of these petite Made to Moves that have different skin tones, hopefully. I do know that the Yara Shahidi doll, she actually has a Made to Move petite physique, which at first I didn't realize about her, but because now I know that, I kind of want that one so that I can have that skin tone. I probably won't keep the head on that body, but I'm not really a fan of the head sculpt, but I do like the way that the body looks, so that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and try these little shorts on her. These are actually Skipper's pants, and also I think I'll pair it with this top, which is some kind of scuba top or something. It's some kind of beach wear. So good news and bad news. The good news is that the top fits her perfectly, and it does close just right in the back, so it's not too tight, not too small. I think her top looks really good. As far as the bottoms, from the front, they look just fine, but they definitely will not close in the back. I can get this a little bit closer. Yeah, but it's not gonna close, so I'm not even gonna bother trying. There's no stretch to these pants at all. They're just like denim material, and if they stretched, then I probably could close it. I'll keep on her top, and I'm gonna try these little overalls on next. They're just like a pair of pants with suspenders attached to them. These came with these little dolls that I had gotten from, I think they were at Tuesday Morning. I don't even remember what these dolls were called, to be honest. And I can't even remember if I did an actual review of them, but they had some really cute clothes. So I took some of the clothes off of them. I think I gave the dolls to my daughter. But anyways, let's see if these work. Yikes. Alright, so unlike the skipper pants, these pants actually do fit her better around the waist. I can close the Velcro in the back. However, the straps that are attached to the pants are way too short, so that ain't gonna work. But she could wear them if I either tuck in or cut off those straps, or I can replace the straps with a longer ribbon to go over the torso of this sized doll, and then she could get away with wearing them as suspenders again. They would have to be modified for sure, but I'm glad that I can actually fit the pants on her though, because I wasn't able to do that with any of my other dolls so far. I don't know if I'm liking this big blue ribbon that goes across just the midsection of the pants. I feel like that's a bizarre location for a ribbon like that, or like belt loops. It's kind of weird, but I'll have to figure out what to do with that when I'm modifying these pants. But here are some actual overalls that are, I think these were Sparkle Girls overalls, I want to say. They probably are. I don't know for sure. Okay, so I'm going to have to say these are definitely a winner because they do fit her just fine. I had no struggles to get it on or to close it up. I just noticed that down here in the back, the shorts kind of rise up a little bit, and there's this weird seam here, like the thread is starting to come loose. So that does not look good. It looks like her pants are gonna just like split open or something. But I don't know, it just looks like a loose thread. So I'll have to trim that up, whatevs. But the actual size of the overalls, they seem to fit her just fine. And these were a challenge for me to get over the body of my regular height dolls because their torsos are much longer. Yeah, but they look like they were meant for her height, so I'm really pleased with that. Sparkle Girls clothes are a little tricky because they don't necessarily make them for dolls that are shorter, but somehow some of the pieces end up being a little too short for regular height dolls, which I don't understand because their dolls are the same height as Barbie's, so I don't know why they do that. But now this is why you have to try things on, because you can't tell from just looking sometimes. The purple shorts that I tried on first did not fit her right. These are also for Skipper, but for some reason they fit, and I can close the Velcro in the back. It may be that this fabric has a little bit more stretch to it possibly, but to be honest, they look more narrow than the purple ones were, so I'm not sure why these fit good. Okay, so this one's a little tricky. This is a skirt that I had gotten from a set with my Mimi doll, which is a Korean version of Barbie that I had ordered a while back. And the doll itself was total garbage, but all the clothes that she came with, the accessories she came with, that stuff was really nice. So I kept that, and this little skirt actually came in that set. So I've only been able to use this skirt for my Integrity Toys dolls that have very slender bodies. Naturally, their torso is very cinched compared to my Made to Move bodies. I have to put them very high-waisted on her, otherwise it won't fit around her hips, so you can't close the Velcro. But this skirt has Velcro going all the way down the back. It is one that came with, I think these were those little mini My Life As dolls. Do you guys remember those that they had at Walmart for a little while? I haven't seen them in quite some time, so I'm not sure if they still carry them. Again, in Washington, the stock may be different than what I was seeing in North Carolina. But anyway, those dolls were little tiny, like 10-inch dolls. and their bodies were kind of wide, so they could fit. Some of the clothing packs that were for those dolls could fit onto Barbie dolls. This is one of the shirts that came with that pack, and I didn't really like the way that it was fitting my other Barbies, because right here in the middle seemed like it was kind of like, I don't know, like they were kind of squished in there. But on her, it doesn't look so out of place. And also this part down here with the ruffles, it seemed like it was too high up on the waist of the dolls when I had them on my taller dolls. But it seems like it's fitting in the right position on her. And this is something I would probably pair with just a plain pair of leggings or something. I think I want to put some little graphics or something on this shirt. Okay, next one I wanted to try is this little short jacket that also came with my Mimi doll. So this jacket only goes on like half the body. It's supposed to be short, only cover up the chest, and it does not close. But on my regular Barbies, it looked like it was a little tight on them. So I think I like it better for this size body instead. It's kind of cute. They really did a good job of like making these clothes, the Mimi dolls. The clothing quality is pretty good, but I don't understand why the doll is so crappy. If only I tried, you guys. I really did. So this little jacket, which is really cute, very well made. This came on my Poppy Parker Pretty in Polynesia doll, who I renamed Wailani. And her body, as I've stated in a previous video, is very, very skinny. And I actually have another Poppy Parker doll that's on her way. So when I show you guys that one, I'll keep her on her original body so you can see what I'm talking about. Her clothes that she came with, they didn't really fit on any of my Barbie dolls because of that difference in her body size. So I have not been able to reuse her clothes on my other dolls, not even on Wailani herself, because she's no longer on her original body. And this has hooks for closures instead of Velcro, so I want to make sure that it could close. I like the high collar on this jacket, and it's very like satiny. The only problem right now is that I'm seeing some little spots, like here, some little weird spots, and I don't know what that is or why that's there. I'm gonna have to carefully wash this piece so that I can clean it. But other than that, I'm glad I can finally put this on a doll and actually get some use out of this jacket, because it's really pretty and I like the clothes that she had came with. So this top that I have here, which I think is really pretty, this you have to have like a combination of a small torso but also no wrists in order to get it on, because I want to say this top is kind of like knitted, and see all the holes? The doll's fingers get constantly caught in all of these holes. So to try this on, I have to remove her wrists, which I don't really like to do. I gotta do one of these numbers, one of these doohickeys, and basically just put the actual whole arm without her hands into the holes. Bloody hell, Murdoch. Let's see if we can close it. Oh jeez, this looks tight. Oh no, no, I was almost there. Okay, my poor Dolly. The shirt looks like this from the front, and I didn't put her hands back on because I'm gonna take them right back out to take this off. You get the idea. Let's just imagine that her wrist is attached and her hands are poking out of there. But I love the way that it's shaped. Only problem is, ta-da! It doesn't close all the way in the back. But I got enough of it pulled tight that I can get any closure at all. It's just not perfect. But nobody's going to be looking at the back of the doll, so it's not really a big deal. For pictures and on film, this could work. She could totally get away with it. And this actually came with a Bratz doll, but they're like extra tall. I don't remember what they were called, but it was one of those. But I really love the way this top looks. That's why I didn't get rid of it. Here's another top that I have that is a complete problem child to get on. The sleeves of the doll here in the front, like the cuffs, these are so narrow that they will only slide onto dolls whose wrists have been removed. And this actually is a Integrity Toys shirt that came on one of my dolls that I had purchased. I don't have that doll anymore. I think I sold her, but I kept all her clothes. It's very well made. It looks really pretty, but like I said, it's a hassle to put on a lot of my dolls because I don't like removing the wrist when I don't really need to. You know, Integrity Toys Fashion Royalty dolls, they're designed specifically to remove their limbs when you are dressing them, and their clothes are really fitted. It's really not a hassle dressing them. It's actually easier dressing them, even though they don't have made to move level of joints. When you're trying to do the opposite, trying to do made to move joints with their clothes, the Integrity Toys clothes are not quite so easy to get onto those dolls. She happens to have her wrist still removed, so I thought I would try it on just to see how it looks on her. And this shirt fits just fine on my other Barbies too, but I just wanted to see what it would look like on her. Okay, so this is a dress that came on a Barbie doll who is one of those silkstone type Barbies, and their bodies are super skinny. And so I cannot put this dress onto my other Barbie dolls, but she is actually fitting in here quite okay. And then she has a matching jacket that we're going to try on. All right, here she is with the jacket on. It does fit. I am really impressed. The hands are still not attached, so they came on really easily. But I think it wouldn't be that challenging to put this on with her hands reattached either. She looks kind of cute in this, even though I don't really like this outfit. The construction of the clothes are very nice, and as just a separate piece, I probably would rock that jacket on an outfit with something else, not all this blue on blue on blue. Like, this is way too freaking much. This looks like something she could wear when she goes to visit her Jehovah's Witness family members and they drag her to the Kingdom Hall with them. Oh Lord, story of my life, you guys. This is what used to happen to me when I would go visit my aunt in Virginia. So I have put her hands back on. I'm really surprised that this jacket actually fits very well on her. This is a jacket that came with a Project MC Square doll that long ago I had added to my stash. And however, the clothes that she came with were bomb diggities, and I've been wanting to get some wear out of this piece for the longest, but I have no idea who to put this on. Definitely she'll be getting some wear out of this, but I'm thinking also that my Poppy Parker doll that's on her way, she could probably share some of these outfits with her because she's super skinny, so I feel like it will be a lot easier to put her into these outfits. I think I'm having a lot better luck today than I thought I would with these outfits, because I really honestly thought that a lot of them were not going to fit her right. This is another piece that came with a Project MC Square doll, and those dolls, as you can see from their clothing, is probably the most similar in size to Barbie dolls that are like one of those, I call them like the big head dolls, like Monster High, Ever After High, Rainbow High. You know, they have the huge heads and like the smaller bodies, but a lot of them, their bodies are so skinny that they don't fit into, their clothes don't fit onto Barbies at all. So you kind of can't really like cross dress them. These dolls, the Project MC Square dolls, their original bodies were a little bit more similar to Barbie size. So I think that's why I'm getting a lot more usage out of these outfits. Now, this shirt came on the Rainbow High doll that I showed you guys in a review not too long ago. And I really loved the clothing pieces that the doll came with. However, most of the stuff that I tried on my other Made to Move dolls with original sized bodies, it did not fit them. Even like I couldn't even camouflage it, how bad it was. Like this part here was like way up here on the doll that I tried it on. And even though this shirt is really, really short on her, on my Rainbow High doll, this shirt is like a dress. But on her, this is too short to really get away with calling this a dress. I would not feel comfortable, even with stockings on, for her to try to pass this off as a dress. I still feel like it would look better as a shirt. So I'll probably pair this with some leggings or some cute shorts. In the back, there's a closure of Velcro. I can't get this to close all the way, but it closes just enough for her to get away with it. And it's not gonna just like pop off while I'm moving her around. And of course, if you put a little shawl or a sweater or something on top of this, it's totally just gonna blend in. You're not even gonna be able to tell. So I really love that. I'm so happy that I can actually get some wear out of this top because I think it's really cute. Look how sparkly it is. This was one of the trickier ones because for some reason it was not closing completely in the back for my Made to Move Body dolls. It's a really cute dress and I didn't want it to go to waste, so I never got rid of it. This is the one that I kept saying it reminds me of Minnie Mouse. But I think it's pretty cute, even though I don't like the color red. And it fits on her just fine and gives her really good coverage. And I think it looks really sweet. And I am kind of excited to try this on my Poppy Parker doll too. So I think it'll be really cute on her. So this is a dress that I got from my Mimi Korean doll that set. It came with quite a few outfits, which is part of the reason why I wanted that set. I figured if the doll was completely like whack, then at least I'll have some cute clothing pieces that I could put my Barbies in. I was right in that the clothing pieces were super cute, but I was wrong in the sense of not all of them fit on my Barbies right. This one also came with that doll, and it's like really pretty. It's like a little, almost like a wedding dress, but more modern, I guess. Okay, so this is the little frilly dress that is on her now, and it does look really cute, and it does fit her just fine. Only problem with this dress is that somehow, however they attached the straps here, these clear straps, the way that they had the straps attached, it just doesn't sit well on the doll's chest area, like the collar. This whole thing, I feel like it should be lower. They should have gave it a little bit more length. That's more of a design thing rather than whether or not it fits the body of the doll. So again, I don't really use a lot of like dressy outfits on my dolls to begin with. So something like this is not one I'm going to be dealing with that much. I just wanted to see what it would look like on her really. I just don't look at this as an everyday wear type dress. So this last piece that she's wearing is probably my favorite dress that came with my Mimi doll. And I like all the lacy details. I'm so like into lace. When I see lacy stuff, I'm always like, oh, I want that. I think they look really feminine and pretty and soft and elegant. And she just looks really cute in this dress to me. And it closes in the back with the Velcro. And everything fits her just fine with this dress. Like no problems. There's no adjusting, no pulling, no stretching. It's just perfectly fine. All right, now she is back wearing something a little bit more comfy. We've got some Puma sweats on, and they're baggy on her, which I like the way they look. See how loose they are here at the bottom? And these actually fit nice and tight on my curvy dolls. So I am liking how versatile these pants are. And then she's got her little polka dot tank top with my son's graphic on it. This is our baby tiger design that we've got wrapped around the side of the shirt there. She just looks so comfy now. Speaking of, make sure you're checking out our merch store to see what designs are up there, because the same designs that we have for our doll clothes, we are making available to you guys on our merch shop in order for you to get the same matching designs on your clothes. So they come in a variety of background colors and sizes, and for men, women, and children as well. Bookmark that page because Ginu, my son, who makes all of these designs, he's updating that site every week and adding his newest designs there. So you probably will see them first in the merch store even before you see them here on our videos. So if you really want to have the first dibs on the cool stuff, go ahead and make sure that you bookmark that page so you can take a look at everything there. We do appreciate all of you guys who are very patient with us. We have some really amazing viewers. You guys are so understanding and so like loyal to us, and we really appreciate that. And thank you for being patient and just, you know, keeping an eye out for this stuff, because we have been talking about doing some Broken Dolly merch for you guys for actually a while now. We were still developing how we were going to do this and what we wanted to do. If you guys have any requests or ideas for designs that you really want on doll clothes or on clothing for yourselves, go ahead and leave them in the comments or come over to Instagram and you can DM us about that to let us know, and we will take into consideration whatever ideas you guys have that you want to share with us, and we'll be sure to relay everything to Ginu. You can follow him directly at Fun with Ginu on Instagram as well. That's it for today's video, you guys. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time right here on Broken Dolly TV. Have a dolly day!